I'm Jennifer Angel. This is your horoscope weekly overview, Leo. Okay, so there's quite a lot happening this week. First of all, we've got the full moon in your solar fifth house. This is a very creative area of your chart. It's also an area where love affairs can start. And at the start of the week, we have Venus in a trine with Pluto. Now, Pluto in your sixth house, all to do with getting organized, and Venus in your business sector of your life. This is great for business. It's almost like you can get like a magnetic connection with somebody you meet and it just comes together and off you go. But keep in mind that Mercury is still retrograde. It's only just gone into retrograde, actually, not still. It's going to be retrograde right through to the 1st of June, so all of this month pretty well. So even the lead up, the first week was in the shadow period. So during this time, you just want to think about things a little bit more rather than being reactive. And it's always a good time to plan rather than to act. Not always possible, I know, but just, something to keep in mind. There's another aspect a little later in the week on the 12th, just before the full moon, with Venus and Saturn. Saturn being the planet of reality and stability, also cautious, and Venus being the vibration of love and money. Now, as I just mentioned, Venus is in your 10th house, all to do with career. Saturn is in your 4th house, to do with family, your home and family. So there could be some type of a conflict going on between your home and your work base. It's almost like you can't please everyone. You do something that's going to be right for one person and it's not going to be right for the other person. So try as hard as you can, Leo, but at the end of the day, the decision's yours. You just have to do what you feel is right, okay, because it is an impossible task trying to suit everybody's needs. Now, there is another square with Mars and Pluto, so Mars is out of retrograde now, so it's coming back over that degree to square of Pluto. So anything to do with communication and creativity, and certainly anything that you're doing around media or publishing, you want to make sure that you have your facts right and you stay within a high level of integrity, okay? So there's no room for game playing if it's to do with personal, and there's no room for trying to undercover someone or undercut somebody on a business level. You want to make sure that you aim for win-win outcomes, always, but certainly this week, okay? There's a lot happening. A lot of progress can happen this week, but of course within a Mercury retrograde period, it's always better to plan if you can and research, okay, and maintain and consolidate. So they're all good words for Mercury retrograde. Have a great week, Leo. Thanks for watching. See you next week.